FYF Sports, man, it's Lamont. We back with another reaction video. And we on the road, man. Again, the goal is to grind to 10K, man. By all means necessary. All means necessary, we got to get this content out to you guys. Hey, man, the only way you guys see this content, you subscribe, you hit the notification bell. That's a must for all videos. I don't care what you into. If you into us reacting to the most beautiful women, if you into us reacting to Flight Reacts, NBA, we got something for everybody. There's no excuse for you not to subscribe to FYF Sports. All right, again, we come with everything with a unique perspective. Again, you missing out if you're not subscribed. We at 11K now. The next goal is to grind to 100K, not 20K, not 30K, not 50. No. 100K is the next goal, y'all. I'm trying to make it happen by December. I saw what y'all could do, you know, in 3 months, getting us to 10K. I got big expectations for FYF gang. Come on, let's get to 100K, man. We not gonna play around. We not gonna lollygag to get there. Let's just go ahead and grind and get to 100K. Something gotta go viral. Something gotta hit, man. We gonna make it happen here at FYF Sports, man. Today, we got a video. As you can see right up top here, the most dangerous places in the world, man. We just did another reaction. We did another reaction to most dangerous cities in the U.S. But again, here at FYF Sports, we trying to go global. But because we trying to travel internationally, I needed to make sure that when I travel places, I don't walk into the wrong city, the wrong neck of the woods. I want to make sure I'm educated when I leave the country. This is the best way to do it right here. We're going to go ahead and get started with the video.
Number 1, Death Valley, USA.
I'm not going anywhere that started with death,
record for the highest temperature ever recorded on our planet, 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 56.7 Celsius. The air temperature during the summer has been as high as 57 degrees Celsius. No matter how tough you are, the blazing sun and searing heat of Death Valley will make you exhausted very quickly.
Oh, that's like
Without
Phoenix.
water,
I'm good.
You can live here
I'm
for
a survive.
only 14 hours. Also, there are a lot of dangerous animals as well. So never place your hands or feet where you cannot see first. Rattlesnakes, scorpions, or black widow spiders may be sheltered there. The extreme heat of Death Valley has killed people in the past. It will continue to kill those who do not honor this extreme climate. Death Valley does not forgive those who are not careful.
I mean, I want to know what are you doing out just walking around in a place called Death Valley? Like, you shouldn't be out walking around in a place called Death Valley. They talking about scorpions and all this, man. You need to be in a car on the move, going through Death Valley. That's the only acceptable way to even be in the Death Valley area. Come on, y'all. We got to be smarter than that, man. If we on our travels or whatnot, let's stop being so curious. Let's not get out of our cars and just start walking around Death Valley.
Number 2, the Danakil Desert, Eritrea. The area is located in the Afar region of northeast Ethiopia, near the border with Eritrea. The climate here can only be described as cruel, but against all odds, people do live here. The Afar people call it their home. Known as the gateway to hell, the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia is incredibly hot and one of the most alien places on Earth. The hot and dry climate means that few plants or animals can survive there. There are also a lot of salty poison pools that have a great percent of carbon dioxide in them. Because carbon dioxide is heavier than normal air, it sinks to the ground. So when small creatures like birds breathe the area just above the lake, they suffocate. Most people would probably consider this.
That's tough right there, y'all. I mean, you just go, the bird will fly over area and pass out, man. That's crazy. That's tough.
Terrible place, a literal hell on earth. But it still attracts lots of brave adventurers from all around the world. Just keep in mind that visiting the Danakil Desert on your own without an experienced guide is strictly forbidden. Number 3, Mount Washington, USA. Known as the most dangerous small mountain in the world, 6,288-foot Mount Washington boasts some scary stats. The highest wind velocity ever recorded at any surface weather station, 231 miles per hour, was logged here on April 12, 1934. And 137 fatalities have occurred since 1849. No surprise, most are due to hypothermia, and not only in winter. The summit of Mount Washington holds the world record for the fastest winds on the surface of the Earth. The highest recorded speed here is 203 miles per hour, 327
So you mess around and go there and just get
hour.
blown all over the place.
Winds, however, are not the
Don't
only
have no
concern
control
in the
over
area.
anything.
The freezing temperatures that can drop as low as negative 40 degrees and continuous heavy snowfalls make Mount Washington a very dangerous place. Despite the modest height, 6,288 feet,
Modest.
Mount Washington is one of the world's deadliest peaks. The loads that the human body experiences at the top of it can be compared to the ones it would experience on the peak of Mount Everest. Number 4. Sinabung Volcano, Indonesia. This is an active volcano situated on the Indonesian island of Sumatra.
Yeah, see,
Eruptions
I'm not
occur
messing
here
with
very
volcanoes.
frequently,
If they say
often
active
leaving
volcano, I'm
thousands
not
of people
going near.
without shelter or livelihood.
Not doing that.
The nearby towns and villages have been completely covered in lava and ash several times already, in 2010, 2013, 2014, and 2015. The latest explosion occurred February 27, 2016. That eruption ejected a deadly cloud of volcanic gas, stone, and ash to a height of 2,500 meters, and no one knows what will happen there tomorrow. There are nearly 130 volcanoes in Indonesia due to the country's geographic position on the so-called Ring of Fire, a belt of tectonic plates circling the Pacific Ocean with frequent seismic activities. 3 volcanoes in Indonesia are currently active. Number 5. Ilha de Quimita Grande, Snake Island, Brazil. Hidden somewhere off the coast of Brazil, this island is widely recognized as the most dangerous place on Earth.
I've heard of this
The
place.
reason for this is quite simple. This place is full of one of the most venomous snakes in the world, Bothrops. The mysterious island is known as Ilha de Quimita Grande, and it is in fact so dangerous to set foot there that...
Oh man. Hey y'all, let me know in the comments. What if you just out on a hike and you walk into something like this, man? Whew. I remember one time when I was little, I thought I saw a snake and almost ran for my life. Imagine if you see all of this right here.
Brazil has made it illegal for anyone to visit. The danger on the island comes in the form of the golden lancehead snakes, a species of pit viper, and one of the deadly...
A pit? Oh man. These snakes look like they don't play no games, man. A pit viper.
serpents in the world. Snake Island is uninhabited, but people used to live there for a short period up until the late 1920s, when, according to legend, the local lighthouse keeper and his family were killed by vipers that slithered in through the windows. Today,
man.
the Navy periodically visits the lighthouse for upkeep
And they talking about a
and
whole...
make sure no adventurers are wandering too close to the island. Number 6. Madidi National Park, Bolivia. Madidi National Park is located in the upper Amazon River basin of northern Bolivia, close to the borders of Peru and Brazil. Due to its status as a protected conservation area, as well as its unique natural topography, Madidi contains a particularly diverse array of plant and animal wildlife, even compared to other parts of the Amazon. At first sight, this place looks very picturesque, but
That's what I was about to say. This looks like a little vacation spot. I really want to know what's so dangerous about this. It looks like a little smooth vacation spot.
actually very dangerous, because it's home to the most poisonous and aggressive fauna in the world. Contact with any of the plants growing in this park can cause severe itching, rash, and dizziness. Any cut or even a small wound can become infected with tropical parasites. Visitors will also get a chance to experience wild animals such as snakes, jaguars, and bears, all of which prey on humans. Wild pigs are among the worst, known to literally...
Hey, I heard we got wild pigs out here in Phoenix, but I heard them things is, man, they don't play no games though. Whew. I want to know how this cameraman just
tear
feels so
human
close.
visitors apart, leaving them strewn across the park floor in pieces. Number 7. Bikini Atoll, the Marshall Islands. The Marshall Islands, located in the boundless Pacific, have long been popular with the followers of the recreation in the exotic places. The archipelago of the Bikini Atoll is considered an incredibly dangerous recreation site. Lost somewhere in the ocean, this island looks like a paradise, doesn't it? But Bikini Atoll was actually home to numerous nuclear testing programs that turned the picturesque island of Bikini into a radioactive wasteland. The inhabitants were forced to abandon their homes, and even today...
Hold on. How they turn it into a nuclear wasteland if people live there? See, this makes me think that the governments be doing some type of crazy testing on people with this nuclear stuff, man, because that don't sound right. That don't sound right. There's zombies over there or something crazy.
Radiation recorded here can cause cancer. During certain period, the atoll has experienced more than 65 experiments. After the beginning of the military experiments, the local residents were repeatedly evacuated to the other islands. Number 8. Elephant Kingdom in Chonburi, Thailand. In Elephant Kingdom, Thailand, at a crocodile farm, the owner leases out a small semi-closed raft space for tourists to come visit, see, and feed crocodiles. The raft is a thin wooden, one balanced on plastic barrels, and has net enclosure halfway around it. The shack has a roof too. The people get inside the enclosure and are given fishing rods to feed the crocs.
Oh dang, did y'all see how high that alligator crocodile jumped up to get that food? Look at this. Watch this. Watch how high he jumps to get this food off the boat.
The shack has
you got a little baby in your hands, that baby might be the next meal if you're too close to the edge. Look at that.
To feed the crocs. They use beef or meat pieces attached
to
the rods and dangle the rods before the crocodiles. The reptiles then jump out of the water to catch the meat and their food. There are tourists who also tease the crocs by dangling the meat in front of them and then pulling it up as the hungry animals reach for it. You can imagine if one of the tourists accidentally slips or pushes inside, a wooden boat can break down. Number 9. Lake Natron, Tanzania. Located in East Africa, the United Republic of Tanzania is home to many natural wonders.
That's the stand. These places be looking beautiful, y'all. I gotta get to one of these places. I gotta find a way to get to Africa, because again, from the things that I hear from people there, I hear only good things. I only hear good things. All these other stuff, wars, nah. That's not the true thing about Africa. Africa's probably one of the most beautiful places you can go, y'all. If you can find a way to get there, if you got the funds to make that trip, plan that trip. I'm definitely, I want to say by 2022, I'm gonna have been to Africa and back. That's definitely one of my goals, get to Africa and back. My dad was really big on that too. I know he would have loved to go down there too.
Among which is the Erie Lake Natron. It got its name due to the mixture of salt and minerals called natron, which are revealed when the water's level decreases. Natron is a compound that occurs naturally, comes from volcanic ash, and mainly consists of sodium bicarbonate and sodium carbonate. Here are some photos of what this place is capable of. No one really knows how these animals die. On theory, expressed by photographer Nick Brandt, is that the reflective nature of the surface of the water is confusing to the birds who crash into the lake. The extreme sodium bicarbonate content preserved them perfectly, making them look like statues. Number 10. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic. One of the most feared areas in the world, the Bermuda Triangle is a vaguely defined expanse of the Atlantic Ocean, triangulated between Puerto Rico, Florida, and Bermuda. For decades, the area has been associated with a number of allegedly mysterious disappearances that have been credited to everything from magnetic force to aliens. While most of these cases have been explained rationally, some of them remain unexplained. Reports of unexplained occurrences in the region date to the mid-19th century. Some ships were discovered completely abandoned for no apparent reason. Others transmitted no distress signals and were never seen or heard from again. Aircraft have been reported and then vanished, and rescue missions are said to have vanished.
I done heard a lot of crazy stuff in the Bermuda Triangle. However, it's just hard to know what's true or not when it comes to that type of stuff right there.
To explain the repeated mysteries have been fanciful. Although theories of supernatural causes for these disappearances abound, geophysical and environmental factors are most likely responsible. Thank you for watching.
Never know, man. FYF Sports, man. The top 10 most dangerous places on earth, man. Again, some of these places seem intriguing. Some of these places look like, man, I need to get there and find out for myself. I don't want to be dealing with no volcanoes, none of that. But man, we got to get out and travel the world more, just in general. I know, like I said, I got it as one of my primary goals by 2022. I got to book my trip to Africa and back. That's one place I have to see, especially the pyramids. I need to be able to go touch and look at a pyramid for myself. I have to go see that, man, because again, I think as black people, we really need to get a better understanding of our roots, of our history, so we can come back with a better appreciation for who we actually are, man. Again, you guys, let me know what you think, man. Let me know in the comments how you feel about these places. Let me know the places that you actually want to go. You know, hopefully, you know, if we get to 1 million subscribers, you know, if we get to that level of notoriety where we're like a Mr. Beast to somebody, I would love to be one of those channels to where we could just wait, you know, one day we could bless one of our subscribers with a trip to some place in the world that they've never been. You know, somebody fulfill a dream, man, because I know a lot of people just don't have the finances or the resources to make these trips happen, man. And we live in these small bubbles in our own states, in our own cities, and we don't get out much to really see what the world is like. So hopefully, man, if I get up there to that upper echelon of subscribers, man, I would love to bless somebody with something like that, because I know there's a lot of things that I haven't done that I still want to do that I'm looking forward to myself. So FYF Sports, man, another great episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're grinding. We know the goal. We're not grinding to 10K, 20K, 30K. No, none of that, man. The next goal is 100K, man. Nothing else will be accepted. Not 90K, 100K only, man. So we're going to continue to grind. We're going to drop this content. Nothing's going to stop us, man. We appreciate everybody who's been supporting us so far. FYF Sports, man. Another great video.